Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract opportunities, prosperity, and abundance with astonishing ease, as if the universe were conspiring in their favor, while others, despite dedicating time, energy, and relentless effort, remain trapped in endless cycles of difficulties, frustrations, and limitations? The answer to this difference may lie in something you might not have considered closely: your inner vibration, the energy you emit into the world. Today, I want to share with you a powerful truth capable of completely transforming your reality and the way you perceive life when you vibrate at the frequency of scarcity, fear, or doubt. Not even the universe, with all its infinite abundance, can help you achieve what you desire. But don't worry, because this is not a definitive sentence. I will explain exactly what this vibration means, how it influences every aspect of your life, and, most importantly, how you can start changing it right now to align your energy with prosperity, confidence, and the limitless possibilities within your reach. Over decades dedicated to the deep study of human consciousness, the intricate connection between mind, body, and spirit, and how these elements interact to shape our reality, I have observed a truly fascinating pattern that repeats with remarkable consistency. The people who manage to manifest abundance, prosperity, and fulfillment in their lives are not necessarily the most academically brilliant, the hardest, or those with privileged access to exclusive opportunities. On the contrary, they are the ones who have mastered the subtle but powerful art of vibrating at an energetic frequency of abundance, confidence, and openness to the possibilities the universe offers. Allow me to share a story that illustrates this concept clearly and inspirationally. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to meet two entrepreneurs who started very similar businesses at almost the same time, with nearly identical financial resources, networks, and market conditions. However, their internal approaches to challenges were radically different. The first lived immersed in a constant state of worry, anxiety, and fear of failure. He devoted much of his time and mental energy to anticipating everything that could go wrong, obsessively focusing on the limitations he faced. His conversations were filled with complaints about the difficulty of attracting clients, the relentless competitiveness of the market, the lack of capital to invest in improvements, and the feeling that success was always out of reach. He saw obstacles at every turn and seemed to believe, deep down, that failure was inevitable. The second entrepreneur, on the other hand, faced the same external challenges, the same fierce competition, the same economic uncertainties, the same initial difficulties of any new business, yet his approach was entirely different. He maintained an unwavering focus on possibilities, creative solutions, and opportunities that could arise, even in the most adverse circumstances. Instead of dwelling on problems, he sought ways to overcome them, trusting that every obstacle brought a chance for learning or growth. His energy was contagious. He spoke enthusiastically about his plans, celebrated small victories, and conveyed genuine confidence that, with persistence and vision, everything would work out. 3 years later, the results could not have been more contrasting. The first entrepreneur, consumed by his scarcity and defeatist mindset, ended up closing his business, convinced that it wasn't for him and that the market was simply too hostile to allow his success. He carried a worldview that reinforced his limiting beliefs, as if the universe had confirmed his negative expectations. Meanwhile, the second entrepreneur not only survived, but thrived extraordinarily. He had tripled his revenue, expanded his operation to 3 cities, and built a solid reputation in the market. The difference between them was not in the external circumstances, which were nearly identical, nor in their technical skills or initial resources. The real difference lay in each one's inner vibration, the energy they projected into the world, and how that energy shaped their decisions, actions, and, consequently, their results. Now, I will dive deeply into what it truly means to vibrate scarcity and why this mindset acts as an invisible barrier, blocking the natural flow of abundance in all areas of your life. This is a fundamental concept that, when understood and applied, can revolutionize the way you interact with the world and the opportunities it offers. When we talk about vibration, we are referring to your essential energetic state, the predominant quality of your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and intentions that you consistently cultivate in your daily life. This energy is not something abstract or mystical. It is the force that shapes your perception of reality and directly influences the experiences you attract. Vibrating scarcity is not limited to financial issues, such as a lack of money in your pocket. It goes much deeper than that. It is a rooted mindset, a lens through which you view the world, based on the limiting belief that resources, whether money, love, opportunities, or sexes, are finite and insufficient for everyone. A person who vibrates scarcity lives immersed in an almost constant state of fear, anxiety, and worry. They believe, even if unconsciously, that there is a relentless competition for limited resources, that for someone to win, someone else must inevitably lose. This mindset leads them to obsessively focus on what is lacking in their life, the money they don't have, the opportunities that don't appear, the skills they believe they lack. They concentrate on obstacles, difficulties, and what could go wrong, instead of directing their attention to what is possible. This thought pattern creates a downward spiral that reflects not only in their financial situation, but in all areas of their existence, relationships, health, career, and even their inner peace. Why then can't the universe, with all its limitless abundance, help you when you vibrate scarcity? The answer lies in how the universe operates, responding to your dominant vibration, the energetic frequency you consistently emit. Think of yourself as a radio station broadcasting a specific signal. The universe, following principles that echo the laws of quantum physics, can only tune in to the same frequency you are emitting to deliver experiences that match that signal. When your vibration is one of scarcity, you are literally tuned into the frequency of lack, limitation, and difficulty. It's as if you are sending a clear message to the universe. I believe there isn't enough for me, that things are hard, that I don't deserve prosperity or abundance. And the universe, which functions as a perfect mirror of your consciousness, has no choice but to reflect that message back to you, manifesting more scarcity, more challenges, and more barriers. Asterisk, this idea is not just an inspiring metaphor. Quantum physics offers fascinating evidence that the observer's consciousness plays an active role in shaping the observed reality. Your thoughts and emotions are not just internal events. They generate energy fields that interact with the world around you, attracting experiences that resonate with that energy. When you are stuck in a state of scarcity, your fearful thoughts and anxious emotions create an energetic field that attracts situations, people, and circumstances that reinforce that sense of lack. It's a self-perpetuating cycle that may seem impossible to break, but it isn't. Here's the transformative news. Just as you can, even unconsciously, tune into the frequency of scarcity, you also have the power to consciously choose to tune into the frequency of abundance. Abundance is not something external that you need to chase, conquer, or earn through Herculean efforts. It doesn't depend on having a robust bank balance, a perfect career, or ideal circumstances. Abundance is, above all, an internal state, a vibration you can start cultivating right now, no matter where you are on your journey. Asterisk, the vibration of abundance is characterized by a posture of deep gratitude, genuine generosity, unwavering confidence, and a constant focus on the possibilities life offers. When you vibrate abundance, your perspective shifts radically. You begin to see opportunities where others see only problems. You make decisions and act from a place of confidence and courage, instead of being paralyzed by the fear of failure. You share your time, resources, and knowledge generously because, deep down, you know the universe is a place of infinite abundance, where there is enough for everyone including you. This transformation doesn't happen because you suddenly gain something external that makes you feel abundant. On the contrary, it's the opposite. You start feeling abundant internally, and that feeling attracts more prosperity into your life. It's not about having more money to feel rich. It's about feeling rich to attract more money. It's not about finding love to feel loved. It's about feeling loved to attract healthy relationships. To illustrate this, imagine two unemployed people, both looking for work in a competitive market. The first wakes up every day, immersed in scarcity thoughts. It's so hard to find a job. The economy is terrible. I don't have the right qualifications. Companies aren't hiring. This mindset follows them through every step of the process. They go to interviews carrying an energy of hopelessness, insecurity, and defeat, which is perceived, even unconsciously, by recruiters. Their body language, words, and even the tone of their voice reflect this vibration of lack, reducing their chances of making a good impression. The second person, though in the same unemployed situation, chooses to cultivate a different mindset. They wake up thinking, I know the perfect job for me is out there. I have skills and value to offer. Every no I receive is just a step closer to the right yes. This person goes to interviews with vibrant energy, a confidence that comes from within, and a posture of openness and enthusiasm. They effortlessly convey a sense of possibility and competence. Even if they don't have more experience or qualifications than the first person, their energetic vibration makes all the difference, not only in how they present themselves, but also in how others perceive and respond to them. Guess who is more likely to get hired? It's not just about maintaining a superficial positive attitude or faking optimism. It's about a deep, energetic vibration that influences every aspect of your behavior, your actions, decisions, resilience in the face of challenges, and even how the external world reacts to you. When you vibrate scarcity, it's like trying to fill a glass of water with the rim facing down. No matter how much water or how many opportunities the universe pours over you, they simply cannot enter. Your scarcity mindset creates an invisible barrier that blocks the flow of abundance. On the other hand, when you shift your vibration to the frequency of abundance, you remove those blockages. You become an open receiver, ready to welcome all the possibilities the universe has to offer. Suddenly, you start noticing opportunities that were always there but that your limited vision couldn't see. You attract people, situations, and resources aligned with this new energy, as if the universe were conspiring to support you. However, it's important to clarify that changing your vibration doesn't mean adopting forced positive thinking, ignoring reality, or pretending problems don't exist. It's not about denying difficulties or deceiving yourself with empty affirmations. True vibrational change involves an authentic and profound transformation of your perspective, your fundamental beliefs about what is possible for you, and how you choose to respond to life's circumstances. It's about acknowledging challenges, but deciding to focus on solutions. It's about feeling gratitude for what you already have, even if it's little, while maintaining confidence that more is on the way. It's about aligning with the energy of abundance, step by step, with intention and awareness. This shift begins with choosing to pay attention to your thoughts and emotions, questioning the limiting beliefs you carry, and gradually replacing scarcity patterns with patterns of possibility. It's a process that requires practice, patience, and commitment. But the results are so profound that they transform not only your external reality, but also how you relate to yourself and the world around you. Now, I will guide you through a transformative and deeply powerful exercise designed to help you start shifting your energetic vibration at this very moment, allowing you to align with the frequency of abundance. To make the most of this practice, find a quiet place where you can feel at ease. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position, relax your shoulders, and, if it's safe and possible, close your eyes to connect more deeply with your inner experience. Let's begin with an essential step, identifying your current vibration, the energy you are emitting at this moment. To do this, ask yourself some reflective questions and observe. With complete honesty and without judgment, the first answers that come to mind, allow yourself to feel the emotions that accompany these responses, without trying to change or suppress them. Here are the questions. When you think about money, what is the first sensation that arises? Is it a feeling of flow, ease, and confidence, or a sense of heaviness, difficulty, and scarcity? When you reflect on your dreams, goals, or objectives, do you feel genuine confidence that they are achievable? Or is there an inner voice whispering that they are too big, too difficult, or simply impossible? When you observe the success, happiness, or prosperity of others, how do you feel? Do you feel inspired, motivated, and full of possibilities, believing there's room for you to shine too? Or do you feel a pang of envy, comparison, or the belief that others' success means fewer opportunities for you? Take a moment to reflect on your answers. There's no right or wrong here. The goal is simply to bring clarity to your current vibration. These answers are like a mirror, revealing the energetic frequency you are emitting to the universe. They show where you are now, but they don't define where you can go. Now, let's take a step further and make a conscious shift in your vibration. Start by taking 3 deep, slow, intentional breaths. Inhale through your nose, filling your chest and abdomen with air, and exhale through your mouth, releasing any tension, worry, or weight you're carrying. With each exhale, imagine you're letting go of limiting thoughts, fears, or anxieties, creating inner space for new energy. Let's dive into what I call the present abundance exercise. A simple but powerful practice to help you tune into the frequency of abundance. Follow each step with attention and allow yourself to fully feel the emotions that arise. First, bring to mind 3 things you are deeply grateful for at this exact moment in your life. These don't need to be grand or extraordinary. They can be as simple as the air you breathe, the opportunity to learn something new from this content, the comfort of a roof over your head, the presence of a loved one, or even the strength you have to continue your journey. For each of these 3 things, pause for a moment and feel, deep in your heart, genuine gratitude. Let this feeling of appreciation grow within you, warming your chest and bringing a slight smile to your face. Gratitude is the gateway to the vibration of abundance, and you're starting to open it now. Next, I want you to go a little deeper into your imagination. Close your eyes, if you haven't already, and imagine that you've already achieved everything you desire in your life. Don't worry about the details of how it happened. Set that aside for now. Just allow yourself to feel what it would be like to live this reality of complete abundance. Picture yourself waking up every day with the certainty that you have everything you need: financial resources, loving relationships, vibrant health, exciting opportunities. How would you feel? Would it be a sense of lightness, security, joy, confidence? How would you treat the people around you? With more patience, generosity, enthusiasm? How would you move through the world, knowing you're in flow with abundance? Immerse yourself in this feeling of completeness, of limitless possibility. Notice how it's different from the vibration of scarcity, which is heavy, restrictive, and full of fear. This energy you're feeling, now this lightness, this confidence is the vibration of abundance. Let it fill every cell of your body, like a warm light spreading within. Now, holding on to this feeling of abundance, reflect on how you would act today if you were vibrating at this frequency all the time. If you already felt complete, confident, and in tune with possibilities, what decisions would you make differently? Maybe you'd apply for a job that previously seemed too big for you. Maybe you'd have a courageous conversation with someone important. How would you speak to the people around you? Would it be with more kindness, enthusiasm, or authenticity? What opportunities would you seize? Opportunities that, when vibrating scarcity, might have gone unnoticed or seemed too risky. Visualize yourself taking these actions with confidence, moving through the world with the certainty that the universe is on your side. This is the energy of abundance in action, and it starts with how you choose to think, feel, and act. Finally, I want you to make a commitment to yourself, something tangible that reinforces this vibrational shift. Choose a specific action you can take today that aligns with the frequency of abundance. It can be something small but meaningful. Maybe you decide to give something to someone, whether it's an object, your time, or a kind gesture, as a reflection of your belief that there's enough for everyone. Maybe you invest in your personal growth, like buying a book, enrolling in a course, or dedicating time to learning something new. Or perhaps it's as simple as speaking more generously about your possibilities, sharing your dreams with someone, or affirming to yourself that you are worthy of prosperity. Choose an action that resonates with you and feels like a step toward the vibration of abundance. Now, if you closed your eyes, open them slowly and bring this energy back with you. Notice how you feel now. After this practice, you've just experienced a real shift in your vibration, a glimpse of what's possible when you choose to tune into the frequency of abundance. The key to making this a lasting change lies in consistency. This practice isn't something you do once and forget. It's a tool you can revisit daily, reinforcing your connection with the energy of gratitude, confidence, and possibility. Each time you practice, you strengthen your ability to maintain this elevated frequency. Even in the face of life's challenges, you now have a powerful practice to start aligning your energy with abundance. Use it with intention, patience, and faith in the process. Your vibration is the foundation of everything you attract, and you're learning to shape it consciously. Remember a fundamental truth. When you vibrate at the frequency of scarcity, fear, or doubt, not even the universe, with all its vastness and infinite abundance, can help you manifest what you desire. Not because the universe is selective or indifferent, but because you, unconsciously, are misaligned, tuned into a frequency that blocks the entry of opportunities, prosperity, and possibilities available to you. But here's the good news, the key that can transform everything. You now know you have the power to change this. With every moment, every thought, every choice, you have the opportunity to decide which frequency you want to vibrate at. You can choose to see the world through the lens of possibility, rather than dwelling on the limitations that appear in your path. You can choose to act with courage and confidence, setting fear aside, even when circumstances seem challenging. This choice is yours, and it's within your reach right now. Abundance is not a distant destination, a goal you need to achieve after years of effort or struggle. It's not something that depends on perfect external circumstances or luck. Abundance is, above all, an internal state, a vibration you can start cultivating today, at this very moment. And when you commit to nurturing this vibration with thoughts of gratitude, a posture of openness, and actions aligned with your confidence in the future, something magical happens. The entire universe begins to conspire to support you, bringing synchronicities, opportunities, and resources that seem to appear at just the right time. Your life is waiting for this transformation, the opportunities you dream of achieving, the goals that seem distant, the prosperity you desire. It's all waiting for you to make this inner shift. Your abundance already exists, but it can only manifest when you align with it. The universe is ready to help you, to guide you, to open doors you can't even imagine. The real question is, are you ready to vibrate at the right frequency, to open up and receive all this help? If this content touched you in some way, if you felt an inner click, a shift in perspective, a spark of inspiration as we reflected together, I want to invite you to take 3 simple but powerful steps to reinforce this commitment to your transformation. First, leave a like on this video. This gesture may seem small, but it's a way to show me that these ideas are making a difference in your life. Plus, it motivates me to keep creating and sharing reflections that can help you advance on your personal growth journey. Second, go to the comments section and write the following sentence: I choose to vibrate abundance. Don't underestimate the power of these words. This isn't just any phrase. It's an intentional declaration, a public commitment you make to yourself. By writing it, you're affirming to the universe and to yourself that you're ready to shift your vibration, to leave scarcity behind, and to embrace a mindset of limitless possibilities. And third, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because changing your vibration isn't something that happens overnight. It's an ongoing process, a daily practice that gains strength over time. By subscribing, you ensure you'll receive more content like this, full of insights and tools to support you on this journey of transformation and self-discovery. Always remember, when you vibrate scarcity, you close the doors to the universe's blessings. But when you choose to vibrate abundance, confidence, and gratitude, the entire universe aligns to work in your favor, bringing the opportunities you deserve into your life. Until the next video, keep your vibration high, your mind open, and your heart ready to receive all the incredible possibilities that are on their way. Your journey to a fuller, more abundant life is just beginning.